One of the most popular outdoor games in our country is the Agawan Base. It literally means capturing base in English, and is basically a warlike game where teams try to invade bases. Locally, it resembles the game Bagungay, which is a popular variation of the game in our place.
Back in the day here in the Philippines, because of the restricted access to toys by Filipino kids, they more often than not came up on imagining diversions or entertainment without the need of anything other than the players themselves. This involves a certain Larong Pinoy or Filipino games like Agawan Base. Agawan Base originated in the Philippines and is usually being played in wide areas or open spaces such as at the beach, the streets, or in open fields. This is because the game involves a lot of running, chasing, tagging, and also accidental falling is quite inevitable. In varying geographic locations nationwide, Agawan Base is also called Agawang Sulok or Bilaran. In a nutshell, simply put, Agawan Base is a game wherein players try to change positions by moving from one base to another. They will try to secure a sulok or base by rushing to either of those when it's empty. The game involves certain significant roles such as the prisoners or hostages, the tag players, and lastly, the guard.
Now let's move on to the objective of Agawan Base. This game will definitely test the speed, agility, and strategy of the players. The goal to win this game is to steal the base of the opponent by touching it with any part of the body, definitely when no one's guarding. Additionally, players can be captured by the opposing team and become prisoners in the captor's base until the teammates tag them to be saved.
The prisoners are given a chance to link their hands together to form a line, holding out their limbs outward for an easy access to their teammates, given that the tip of the human chain touches the captor's base. More running and planning out of the next move. More working and winning or losing as a team. And most importantly, the ultimate goal would be to have fun and to embody sportsmanship.
Agawan Base is played by two teams, with a minimum of 3 players for each team.
Roles of players in Agawan Base. First is the guards, members that defend their base from thievery by their opponents. Second is the prisoners, those members who are being tagged by their opponents.
The rules of the game. There should be 2 bases with an equal amount of members, and each base should have a mark. One member should be assigned to guard the base. Other members may run outside their base to capture the opponents or to steal the opponent's base.
Hello, I'm Zello Angelo Leasing and I'm here to discuss the second half of the rules of the game. In order to capture the opponents, they must be tagged. The captured opponent will be the other team's prisoner. He or she must stand in the captor's base until his or her teammates tag him or her to be saved. To steal the base of the opponent and win, their base must be touched.
A wide open area is necessary for Agawan Base. The 2 bases should be at least 10 to 15 meters apart. This game involves running, chasing, and tagging. Accidental falling is inevitable. That's why places that lessens the impact of falling are preferred.
Agawan Base has a really simple court layout. All it requires is a large open field where the players are able to run in medium to long distances, and the field must require 2 bases. These bases do not need a specific material or structure, but it must be big enough for everyone to lean on or touch. It can be a wall parallel to each other, 2 posts, or any landmarks near the playing field. The most common place where Agawan Base is played is in a basketball court, where the reason is that 2 ring posts are very suitable to act as the bases for the game.
For the materials, conveniently, there are no required materials for this game. This allows people to play it anytime. But for protection, we recommend using shoes or slippers.
Agawan Base. Agawan Base is one of the most popular street games in the Philippines. It is a fun and super active game. It taught kids many things like being aware of everything that you do, because one wrong move and your base will be taken from you or you'll get tagged by the opponent. It makes you more wise and be wary of what you do. Furthermore, it lets you think and helps you make strategies that could be applied in your life.
Given that there's a base that needs to be protected, teammates that need to be rescued, and enemy players that need to be wary of, the game Agawan Base teaches individuals to weigh priorities and multitask efficiently.
That's all for this report. I hope you enjoyed and you've learned a lot from this report regarding the Laro ng Lahi. Thank you and have a good day.